The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At power forward, Santi Aldama. At the other forward position, Vince Williams. At shooting guard, Desmond Bain. At center, Jaren Jackson Jr. At the other guard position, John Morant. The head coach of the visiting team is Taylor Jenkins. Let's hear it for the starting five of your Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 1, Max Strus. At guard, 6'1", number 10, Darius Garland. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jared Allen. At the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 4, Evan Mobley. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. And here's Memphis' starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Vince Williams is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the 1. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Williams. Back to Morant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And here's Garland. And here's Strus outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Jackson. Bain, no good. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bain has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bain was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Here's Bain. Pass to Aldama. Here's Morant. Jackson, the screen. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Great D that time from Allen.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Now here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Bain. Garland for 3. The shot no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's Morant. Just over a minute and a half in. And And he banks in the layup.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Garland to the paint. Here's Strus, and he jams it home with authority.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Hallie. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And then Morant with the dunk.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Dance cam. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go.
Garris LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Morant finds Jackson. Here's Payne. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
For the Cavaliers, Wade comes in for Mobley, and Okoro is subbed in for Strus. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Aldama. LeVert goes against Bane. LeVert passes to Garland. Shot clock at 6. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll, his decision-making is so impressive.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Morant. Pass to Williams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Right at the free throw line. Unable to get that one.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. Can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Edey out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. Allen with a screen on Smart. Shot clock at 5. LeVert outside. Drains the triple.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And Morant gets it to go.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough seam anytime he takes it inside.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Back to Garland. LeVert outside. Pass to Wade. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Strus comes in for LeVert. Outside for Mitchell. Fires from deep. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Outside, Williams. Back to Morant. The rebound by Allen. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. RJ, the Cavs, breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Takes a 13-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Morant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Bain against Mitchell. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Bain against Allen. Bain, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Bain. The 3 from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Williams. Outside Morant. Over Garland. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. You got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they'll fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's Jackson, still without a bucket. Garland with the ball. Here's the 3. Memphis with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Payne. The rebound by Garland.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Strus. Garland scanning the floor. Clock at 4. The wide open shot is on the money. Garland's got 5 now. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Morant. Oh, a determined bucket from Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a 2-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter. But definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
Williams' shot is good. And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Allen.
2 minutes.
Allen with a screen on Payne. From deep, Mitchell sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got his second basket.
The control and precision of Mitchell's jumpers. Oh, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Outside, Williams. Garland against Morant. Pass to Payne from downtown. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Morant against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Payne finds Williams. Back to Payne. Picked by Aldama. Goes up on the wing and off the glass. That one's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Strus. 5 points in the game. Here's Garland. And Morant clears the board. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. That one is off. Cleveland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Garland, and another basket for Cleveland.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
19 seconds left in the third. Morant surveying the floor. Morant with the close-range bucket.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
From deep, Mitchell. Can't hit that one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Cleveland on top, leading by a point. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Brandon Clark out there with Edey. And it's Jackson in at the three. The small forward, Clark. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Now here's Garland. Niang a screen. Pulls it. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. Pass to Moran. There's the triple. The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from you.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Niang. And it's Strus in for Levert. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Lets it fly. Strus' shot is off. Grizzlies lead by 4. Pass to Moran. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. The shot off that time. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. On the wing, Strus. Williams defending. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. Cleveland again missing. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Moran. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Great D that time from Allen. Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Garland. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Garland's got 9 points now in the second half.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation. Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Bain. Grizzlies lead by 4. Outside Moran. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he can't get that one. Pass to Mobley. Lays it up and banks it in. Mobley's gotten his first points in this one.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Moran against Garland. And Moran gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Mitchell, and he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Okay, everyone, look who's running onto the court. Your Cavs powerhouse dance team. Make some noise. Let's go.
Shot from the inbound.
Clever play by Morant. sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the air.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. "51 seconds left to play in the fourth. Memphis with a rebound. Outside, Williams. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Morant, he's open. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His first, second team foul.
He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Let's give him a big hand.
And Cleveland has possession. Spins. Strus. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Williams. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
From deep, Strus. Grizzlies with the rebound, and he commits the intentional foul.
His first, 15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And so the Grizzlies take the win.
That's the end of the game.
Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Ja Morant.